Alright guys, we are back today with a kind of a new video idea here. Not really an idea, but just kind of a different video and some clips I got of that parts car down there. You have yet to see a video of this, but this is the new car update. It's 92 Tracker. You saw in the cold start a couple days ago, but anyhow, this video right here is going to not really be of this car. It's going to be of this parts car I'm getting. As you can see, I'm already using some parts from it. But yeah, I'm going to kind of clip the next few together, as you're going to see. I had kind of an ordeal getting the car, unfortunately. We did lose a tire, but fortunately we got a tire on and we were able to make it kind of all back in one piece. So it did set us back a little bit, but we're kind of going through this one here and trying to get this one pieced together. Unfortunately, this one will need a trans, but that'll be kind of in another few videos here. And I did make a video kind of cleaning this thing up a little bit, and I'll get those together as well. But basically it's just me throwing a bunch of clips together of getting that parts car. So yeah guys, enjoy the next few clips. All right guys, we're back today with kind of a Geo series type thing here, what we're going to call it. Picked up a 95 Geo Tracker part car here. It's pretty much all intact. I'll go over the details in a little bit here, but picked it up in Ohio down here. I'm out in the middle of pretty much nowhere in Ohio. Got the car on the dolly here. That's what I have to tow with, so couldn't really flatbed it with an escape. Anyhow, we're driving the Tracker about 25 miles down the road or so, and the spare tire that was on the car, for some whatever reason, the Uniroyal from 95 was on the car and decided to blow out, separate. There's no way that's making it on the freeway. Thankfully there was a spare tire here. Hopefully this will make it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on and kind of show you guys what we're doing here. But kids, we got the fucking tire off right there. Got the other one that blew out off. As you can see, it's separated. There's no way that is going 200 miles. It was already getting pretty squirrely on these back roads, so there's a reason why this one is off. So we're probably gonna be coming back to this at some point in time. So we do have a half-ass Falcon Sincera right here. Of course, your typical white walls. Anyhow, thankfully my tire iron worked from the escape, and the jack thankfully got it up in the air. But as you can see, this thing is toast. But we bought it for a lot of the bits and pieces on it, so for $400 you can't really beat this. These headlights brand new on eBay are $350 for two of them. So basically right there is kind of what, you know, sold the car, and then a few other bits and pieces and whatnot. But we'll go all into that in time. Obviously, it's a Geo Tracker. It's a Geo. That's all you really got to know about this thing. So hopefully we'll be decent enough from here, but I'll keep you updated as far as this thing goes. So figured I'd get some AdSense out of it while I'm inconvenienced like this. So thanks for watching, guys. All right, guys. So we finally made it back onto the road. I'd say we're probably 75 miles or so into this drive with the current spare tire on. Though it's got me thinking, why was that 25-year-old spare tire on the car and the 8-year-old tire not on the car? I have no idea. I guess we will find out at some point if things decide to go south, and I'll definitely show you. But so far it's smooth sailing. All I had to do was put air in the tire at a gas station, and that was weird too. So my guess is that there might be a slow leak in that tire back there. Hopefully it's enough to get us back home, because at that point we're not going to be driving the car ever. It's for parts. So unfortunately I don't have a flatbed or anything, but so we're just trying to limp it at this point. We're just in, you know, the sad state of Ohio. You know, nice little sunset going on. Thankfully the weather is pretty nice right now, so really couldn't have asked for better conditions. But yeah guys, just I figured why not, let's make some videos out of this. One way or another someone's gonna maybe watch it. So and like I said, that's a parts tracker. So that part tracker is going to be giving parts to about 3 different trackers, one side kicking 2 different trackers. So I'd like to probably make a video at the end of this when it's all picked over. This might be one video, this might be 2 videos, I don't know. But I will say one thing, it's pretty dirty. It's been sitting, probably been sitting for at least 2 months with this guy, and whoever knows how long with the other people. I'm guessing it was taken off the road because it has a bad clutch and it's just rotted to hell. But anyhow, I want to wash it, take it to the car wash when I get back to my area, and just set up a time lapse and just show you kind of what it looks like. And just, you know, I don't want to work on a car that's got a bunch of mold and grime on it anyhow. So, you know, we'll take it to the car wash, just clean it off real fast, give it a quick little blast off, and obviously go from there. But yeah, guys, we're smooth sailing right now with the tracker on the car dolly, the Escape. If you guys want to know how an Escape is doing, towing, you know, roughly 2,500, 3,000 pounds, it's doing really good. As you can see, we're getting pretty good mileage out of it. Currently, it says it's fluctuating between 15 and 25, really. But it's just, this is a very nice car to tow with, I have to say. I wouldn't recommend it all the time. Your transmission's not going to like it, but every once in a blue moon, I don't see an issue with towing with it. But anyhow, the Escape is doing good with that 2-liter. You really can't notice it back there when you're just driving like this, so you know, it's obviously not a tow rig and it's not going to be, but it just kind of had to do it at this time. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this quick little clip. Talk to you later. Alright guys, we finally made it back with the car. That wheel held up just in time for it to start pouring, but anyhow, I don't really care. I want to get this car clean for the most part. I know it would make a really good video in itself, but I just don't have the time to do it. So looking at the car, it's been sitting for a few months, probably more. It's just got a lot of earth on it, so just needs a good blow off, just so until we start pulling parts off it. I want to pick on a clean car somewhat, you know. So anyhow, we're gonna spend $3 on it and just do what we can with it and go from there. But that Falcon tire held on for dear life for those last 250 miles. This tire, I thought we were gonna lose it, but it looks pretty good actually. They're all split down the center there. They need replaced if this were ever to be put back on the road. But it did its job and it got us home to where we needed to be. I threw the other one in the back there, so yeah. Anyhow, I tried to crack the glass to get some air in through this thing. It kind of smells like a junkyard car as such. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing all cleaned off. I bet it leaks all over the place, but I don't care. So I'll set up a time lapse, and I guess we'll kind of show you before and after. So we'll get started here, guys. Here's basically the finished product. This is literally as clean as this car is ever going to get. So yeah, we blasted most of the body off with it. A lot of paint came off, a lot of rust, but no big deal. Just wanted to kind of have a clean car that wasn't covered in mold. I bet it leaked. Yeah, it leaked inside. Not all that bad. Some of the seats got wet. Not as bad as I was thinking, but yeah, it does leak a little bit, as you can see with this window. But yeah, there's the tracker. Nice vibrant decals. This red is all faded. I did spray some wax on it just for shits, but looking at this tire, it's getting low. So it definitely has a leak in it, but it got us home. So you can actually hear it with the water in there. It's bubbling. But anyhow, I did kind of need this bumper right here. Unfortunately, when the tire separated, it took the bumper and the tail light with it. I didn't need this tail light. I needed the other tail light. So that's kind of cool, but I kind of needed this bumper, but it's no big deal, I guess. It was already kind of scuffed up there before, but anyhow, we got it back. This is the parts tracker, if you will. And the front end right there is pretty clean, which is kind of what we need as well. So there it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed this cleaning portion. All right, here we are, guys. We're about fast forward a week later, and the parts car has kind of been basically picked over. We're still going to take a few more components off it, but at this point it's really picked over, and you can kind of see where it's been from the last clip there. And anyhow, yeah, we took the seats out of it, a lot of the interior trim. There's an aftermarket radio down there that I'll probably still try to take, just because it's aftermarket and it's Pioneer. It's a little bit older, but it's still better than what a stock radio is. And anyhow, yeah, guys, I took the panel off in there, some of the trim bits, There's some speakers down there, but I don't really know if I want to mess with those. They look kind of gaudy, but they are Pioneers, but they're old. And I can see the top cell kind of worn out on this one, but at this point we got our money's worth out of this. And that tire did go flat literally the next day, so it definitely got us to where we needed to be. And I think this whole rear sub is just rotted through. None of this looks safe at all to drive. So we definitely got lucky, I'd say, but just looking at it, it's pretty much toast. I think this rear tailgate's coming off as well. I was going to swap the seats in mine, but mine are actually in far better condition, so it's just your random GEO Tracker box of previous owner parts. Anyhow, guys, there it is. It's the tracker. So you just see a bunch of little previous owner mementos. I found a bunch of terrible mixtapes. Yeah, anyhow, so there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little segment, what you want to call it, little tracker. So it's probably gonna go to the junkyard in another week or so. Just a few more little parts we got to get off of it, but there it is for the most part, guys. Thanks for watching.